Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's updates to what's going on, news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what happens on real rideshare rides, start now by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Also make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips. So if you have been a Uber or Lyft driver and rides have dried up because demand has decreased, or if you've been furloughed or laid off, there are a few companies out there that are looking to hire additional people. And Instacart, another gig work platform, is also looking to hire. It has hired over 300,000 people in the last few weeks, and it's looking to hire 250,000 more people over the next few weeks. So if you've been thinking about becoming an Instacart shopper, you could start now by clicking the link in the description and sign up to become a shopper. So here's an article from WIVB, which is a local news station. And if you want to check out this article, link will be in the description below. But yes, it says Instacart hired 300,000 workers to meet demand for grocery deliveries. Plans on hiring 250,000 more. So this is going to be across the US. This is a lot of people. And the reason why they're hiring so many more people to be a shopper is because of the demand of what's going on. Everybody's staying inside. Not many people are going grocery shopping. So people who are immune compromised or autoimmune issues or elderly, they're all trying to stay inside during this whole pandemic, during the stay-at-home shelter, which offers Instacart the ability to shop for them, and then they can get their groceries without having to go outside. So if you're interested on being a shopper, they are hiring an additional 250,000. And what it says is the on-demand grocery delivery company said Thursday it's seeking to hire the additional full-service shoppers who are treated as independent contractors in areas with the highest demand, with the aim to get back to same-day delivery. Some customers have struggled in recent weeks to secure delivery slots due to the high demand. So what this means is they're looking to hire the additional 250,000 full-service shoppers, which means that you are going to shop at the grocery store, pick up the groceries, what they need, pay for it with the Instacart card, not with your own money, and then also deliver the order to the customer themselves. So that's what a full-service shopper is. Then again, they are independent contractors, just like pretty much every other gig worker out there is considered a independent contractor when it comes to these platforms. There could be some discrepancy behind that. If you want to check out a video that Dustin and I did, link will be right up here if you want to check that out. We talk a little bit more about the difference between independent contractor and employee, especially for those who have been furloughed or laid off and have never gone into the gig realm or understand how it works. It's good to know exactly kind of what that is. What they're trying to do is get back to that same-day delivery, which has been plaguing Instacart and many markets where it's been really busy because there's a lot of shoppers out there who are unable to keep up with demand with the amount of customers that there are. So customers aren't necessarily getting it the same day. It may be a few days from when they're placing the order. Some areas are experiencing up to a week, and that is why they're trying to plan on getting an additional 250,000 people to shop and be a delivery person with the full service on Instacart. So to put this in perspective, Instacart has grown a substantial amount because, like I said, they hired 300,000 over the last couple of weeks and are looking to add now an additional 250,000. But before this entire pandemic had started, Instacart only had about 200,000 full-service shoppers. So they're adding quite a bit to what they originally had. And that's just going to show you over the last couple of weeks how much they actually have grown. And where markets have enough shoppers already to keep up with demand, they're going to reintroduce a wait list for applicants in areas where there is enough already to ensure thoughtful balancing how many workers it brings on. And this is so that people aren't sitting online waiting for batches to come in and there's no batches to fulfill. So they're trying to keep those shoppers actually busy and continue creating an income revenue for anybody who may need it. Now, if you are looking to become an Instacart shopper to either hold you over during this pandemic or to compensate for some of the bills that may be coming in, you could click the link in the description below and sign up to become a shopper. And I will leave a link in the description below because there is some more to that article, so you want to check that out. Link will be down below and you can read that in full. And now back to the article, where there's a few things that you should know if you are already an Instacart shopper and didn't know, or if you're signing up to become an Instacart shopper. And it's just making you aware of a few things that are going on so you can have the best position to continue making money within Instacart itself. And that is, the company's faced some criticism from workers who say the company hasn't done enough to protect or compensate them during the public health crisis. Some began protesting the company last month, calling for some changes, including hazard pay or an extra $5 per order, as well as a default tip of at least 10%. And then also in recent weeks, the company's made safety kits, which include a face mask, hand sanitizer, available for its workers to order. Instacart said Thursday it will soon have in-app wellness check for workers to determine if they have any related symptoms. And then also other workers complained that some customers are tacking on big tips to have their orders prioritized during the pandemic, then changing them to zero after a delivery is made. An Instacart spokesperson previously told CNN Business that the vast majority of people last month adjusted their tip upward and did not adjust their tip after delivery. And that is true. Most people have actually put higher tips over this whole pandemic, as well as even paying cash tips. So you may be double tipped as a shopper. Now, it's not always guaranteed, but it has been happening. And there's very few people who are tip baiting. I did make a video on tip baiting, so if you want to check that video out so you have the best knowledge when it comes to what to look out for and things like that, I will leave a link right up here for you so you can click that and check it out. And I also made a Instacart scam video for some of the scams that customers do try and pull, which again is very few and far in between. Most batches and most orders that come in are actually very good and you make money doing it. It's just a matter of knowing what to look out for when it comes to a scam or a potential scam. And it's just something that you want to make sure you pay attention to so you can keep your money in your pocket when you are out there shopping for people and delivering the order. So I'll leave a link for that right up here so you can check that out as well. And that's the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers. And we'll see you next time.